The entire country is at this point of time celebrating. Joining me on the telecast is renowned classical dancer Vikram Sarabhai and also the daughter of the father of the Indian space program. Malika, what a momentous occasion. Your first words after India has achieved this historic moment.
I think had Papa been here, he would have been patting the back of every single scientist and every single technologist in ISRO. And I just want to say to all the scientists who have been working towards this ever since Papa passed away more than 50 years ago, thank you for carrying his vision and his mission. And let us always remember that for Papa, science was for the betterment of humanity. And let us keep that focus while we go further and further afield to Venus and to Mars again and to all of that. I feel deeply grateful and extremely, extremely happy and proud.
Absolutely. Ma'am, you spoke about how your father, Vikram Sarabhai, initiated. He was the father of the Indian space mission, Indian space program back in 1966. He got the Padma Vibhushan and now it's to 2023. Now, how significant does this milestone become, keeping in mind that we have come a full circle?
I think we need further visions, we need further visionaries to understand what this scientific discovery can mean. It's not about a race as to whether India came first or somebody else came first. Humanity is in a crisis just now, and science is one very big step, and scientists have a huge role to play in trying to bring to humanity peace and betterment and health and all of that, and we must continue remembering this. So I'm sure there are scientists and other people in ISRO and elsewhere who will have the vision for the next 50 years.
Ma'am, if you could share with our audiences your memories, your first memories with your father. How was it growing in a household where a physicist of such focus, such vision you used to be surrounded with?
He was just Papa. He was somebody who was full of fun, full of excitement, always wanting to learn new things, very curious, always wanting to do things that made a difference. But to me as a child, one of the funniest things was when Papa and Amma used to argue, because Amma used to romanticize the moon, and for her the moon was Krishna and all of that. And Papa would say, Mrinal, no, the moon is a pimply young man. It's not at all romantic. And they would have these lovely sort of teasing each other. And for me, that is so much a part of both my parents, and it's something that's very much in me.
And if you could also recount for us, your father, obviously a very busy man. Did he have like a setup at home itself? Would he be involved in his work 18 hours, 19 hours a day? Could he give you time of the day to involve himself with your day-to-day, whatever work that you were doing, or, your school and so on and so forth?
Before he joined the government in 1966, he used to be the parent who was looking after us because my mother was always on tour. And then once he joined the government, he was away so much that my brother Kartikeya and I had made a chart of a month, and we would put a big red cross on all the days he wasn't there. And he would come back and say, no, I was just here the other day. And we would show him the chart, and he would look down sort of really crestfallen, and his ears would become red, and he'd say, I'll make it better next month.
And did you also get any opportunity to witness the significant launches and projects that he undertook? Were you also part of any of the projects that he undertook, launches that he undertook? Did you end up visiting these sites?
I ended up visiting the site several times with him. Unfortunately, I was stuck in school in '63, and school was school even then, and we couldn't take time off. But I did visit Tumba several times with him. I went and he took me around and he showed me where the church was and what had happened. So those memories I cherish very much.
Okay, all right. And what is the message that you would like to give to our current crop of scientists who have made this massive success and put India on the global space map?
I think we need visions which will transform lives. because science, after all, cannot just be about science. It has to be about transforming lives. You have huge opportunities in what you can do with science to bring about a peaceful nation, a healthier nation, a happier nation. So go at it.
Okay, and you know, any driving force, any those words of encouragement that your father gave to you, the principles by which you live by?
Justice, peace, ethical behavior, and wanting the good for everybody, knowing that I can transform other lives and making that my mission.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us on the telecast, and congratulations to you and every single Indian who witnessed this momentous occasion and who is part of the India success space story.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.